Research projects need statistics. The process of statistics makes use of sample data after the objective has been stated to authenticate or falsify the hypothesis so that the research question that was posed about the population in relation to a specific research topic can be empirically answered. So it's good to pause and reflect on that statement about statistics carefully. Let us reflect that statistics begins after the objective have been stated, because you need a research topic, you need a research question, then you have a hypothesis, and then the objective, and then statistics begin. So the process of statistics use sample data, information collected from a sample that is a fraction of the population. And this will be processed so that a conclusion can be made with regards to the population. So in a nutshell, sample data is being used to make conclusions or to infer conclusions about the population. So here is a chart that will further make this process a little bit more explicit. Remember, we said we start with a research topic. So for example, a study of the significant factors that influence the learning of mathematics. Now, from that research topic comes a research question, the research problem. What about that topic is the researcher is interested in? So for example, the researcher could be interested in, is there a significant difference in mathematical abilities across gender? Now, when a research question is posed, an answer is required immediately off the bat. This answer, because it comes without the use of information, it's like a claim, an educated guess, a proposal, and it is called a hypothesis. It's a statement with an intention to try to answer the research question, but without empirical data. So for example, one might respond, well, there is no significant difference in mathematical abilities across gender. This is a hypothesis because there is no data. So now the objective has to be laid out. So for example, to determine if there is a significant difference in mathematical abilities across gender, the objective has to be linked to the hypothesis, which is linked to the research question. The objective is like, what are we going to do? What is the researcher is going to do to determine, to analyze? Now, in order to determine if there is a significant difference in mathematical abilities across gender, data has to be collected. And the collection of data, that's where statistics is incorporated. Statistics can be viewed as data collection, organization, representation, analyzation to decide and conclude. Decision and conclusion goes back to the hypothesis. Decision is either to reject or not to reject a hypothesis called a null hypothesis, which we learn in detail when you study analytic statistics. And then we'll conclude now with either the null hypothesis or the alternative hypothesis, which is the answer, the proposed answer to the research question. But that will be done with the use of data that was collected. So this is the main stages in the statistical process: collection, organization, representation, and numerical analyzation to decide and conclude. So as we see here, the variable identified in this example is mathematical abilities. And a claim was made in the line of males performing differently than females in mathematics. That was the hypothesis. So now please be aware of the fact that the claim is directed towards the entire population of males and females. However, statistics starts with the collection of data from only a sample in order to conclude or not with the claim. So data has to be collected from a sample so that conclusions can be made about the population. And this requires the process of statistics. So in a nutshell, once you are using data, once you are processing data collected from a sample, okay, in order to fulfill a certain objective, which in turn will allow you to authenticate or falsify a particular hypothesis so that you can empirically answer a research question which was posed about a research topic, then you are using statistics, the processing of data. And here it is summarized in this definition. So pause the video, read the definition again, rewind the video, go to the flowchart, analyze it again, repeat that a couple times, and do your own YouTube search so that you can get a full appreciation, a comprehensive appreciation of what statistics is all about.